Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Dani Cesar. This week I'm bringing you 3 holiday looks. Today we're starting with something a little bit more simple. Classic gold smoky eye with the red lip. I'm actually giving you another lip option so you can have 2 different options based on your outfit or your mood or whatever your taste is. So if you want to see how to achieve this gold classic look, then stay tuned. Okay, so starting off with the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. This one's great to help fill in your pores and help your makeup last longer. And then following that up with the It Cosmetics CC Cream in the shade Fair. And buffing that out, or pouncing that in with the Real Technique Sponge. And then following up with some concealer. This one is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Man, that's a mouthful. And I'm using the one in the shade Snow. And again, going in with the sponge, but I would suggest going in with a brush to blend this out if you need a little bit more coverage. So then for powder, I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish with my Morphe paddle brush. I've featured these before in my previous videos, so go check those out if you haven't already. But always check the description box because I always make sure to list everything down below and add all the links. So now for liquid highlighter, I'm going in with my Temp2 Liquid Glow that I got in my BoxyCharm a couple years ago. This will also be linked down below. Now for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Milk bronzer again. I'm stippling that up with my e.l.f. 103 brush. Again, if you wanted me to go in a little bit more in depth with techniques here, you can go ahead and watch some of my previous videos. So now for powder highlight, I'm going in with the Anastasia and Amrezy highlight. This one is absolutely incredible. I wish the camera could pick this up, but I'm obviously out of town, so I don't have my usual setup with the lighting and everything, but I'm telling you, it looks amazing. You need to go swatch it. So now for bronzer and contour, I'm going in with my Sonia Kashuk stippling brush and the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, just to set that Milk Makeup bronzer that I put down. Again, creams and then powders on top of it are the best way to go to make sure that your makeup will last as long as possible. And now for some shimmery bronzer, I'm going in with the Milani Baked Bronzer in Dolce. And then the Baked Blush, also from Milani, in Bellissimo Bronze. Now the last step that I'll be showing you in this voiceover is the brows. So I'm going in with the ColourPop Brow Boss Pencil in Ash Brown. Now I have a brow routine up on my channel already, so I'll link it down below so you can check that out and get a little bit more info and detail on how I fill out my brows. And lastly, going to finish them up with the usual, my L'Oreal Boost and Set Brow Mascara in Light Brunette. Okay, so now that I have my base and my eyebrows all done, I'm going to go ahead and start with the eyeshadows. So I'm going to be using mainly, I think, the Natasha Denona Mini Star palette. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the shade Atik. Any light brown kind of neutral color that you have will do. And I'm going to pick it up on a fluffy brush like this. And I'm going to go ahead and pop it in my crease. So just be sure to hold the brush from the tip or as close to the back end of the brush as you can. And just do windshield wiper motions like this and a mix of tiny circular motions like this to make sure that the eyeshadow is as blended as possible. And I'm just going to pick this up again, pop it in my outer corner to start darkening that up. And again, just tiny circular motions buffing it out here with using very minimal product. Now I'm going to pick up a smaller fluffy brush, kind of like this. Same concept, but because it's smaller, obviously the product is not going to go as far blown out. So then I'm going to pick up the darker shade in the same palette called Earth. And I'm actually going to mix it in with a teak a little bit to just lighten it up. Again, you don't have to use the same eyeshadow palette. It's just what I have on hand, but the idea is to use lighter tones of brown and darker tones of brown, and then you can kind of mix and match as you need to create the desired shade. So then this, I'm going to go ahead and pop it in the outer corner. And as you can see, because I mixed it with that lighter shade that we first used, it's not super concentrated or super dark, and it makes it still easy to blend, and it's just going to help give that nice gradient effect. And now I'm going to slowly, now that I have less product on the brush, I'm going to slowly bring this into the crease, but lower than the first color that we used. So right here, not up here, right here. Now I'm grabbing the previous brush I used with no additional product. And I'm just going to go over everything I just did to make sure that everything is really nice and blended. So now I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that earth color, just that one. Tap off the excess, and now wherever you put your brush down first, that's where you're going to get the most concentration. So I don't want to do that up here, I would want to do that closer to the lash line. So I'm going to start down here and then work my way up very slowly. With dark shades especially like this, you don't want to work fast or with too much product because it's going to get muddy really easily and it's not going to look blended. So that was pretty easy. So now I'm going to go in with the gold. So you can use any gold eyeshadow that you have, but for me, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow in the shade Foil. It looks like this. It's so pretty. So you can use anything like this or whatever you have lying around, to be honest. This is just what I'm traveling with at the moment. So I'm going to just pick it up with my ring finger or with my middle finger. And then I'm going to go stamp it onto the lid like so. So now I'm going to go back in with that tiny fluffy brush that we used to blend away the edges so it doesn't look harsh. If you need to pick up a little bit more of your lighter and darker tones that you used originally, go ahead and do so. And just kind of feather out at the edge here. Don't go too harsh because you want it to look blended obviously, but if you put too much product there, then you're defeating the whole purpose of this step. So just blend really, really lightly between the edge of the gold and the edge of the browns that you had laid down. And then with our first fluffy brush, I'm going to go in and do kind of the same thing without any additional product to the upper crease, if that makes sense. Alright, so now for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with a tiny fluffy tapered brush. This is the Luxie 121. Keeping it BoxyCharm. This is another reason why I love BoxyCharm, is that you always get, or not always, but a lot of time you get nice brush sets like these. This was like a set of 4 different brushes and they're really pretty and super useful. This particular set was awesome for the lower lash line. So I just went into that same mini star palette from Natasha Denona and I picked up the color Atique, that light brown that we used on the crease. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp it on the lower lash line, just like this. make sure you connect it to the upper part right there in the outer corner, so everything looks nice and cohesive. So then I'm gonna go with a smaller brush. This is the Luxie 111 mini flat angled brush. This one was also part of that set that I got in BoxyCharm. So I'm gonna pick up the color Earth, that darker brown color from the palette, and I'm just gonna stamp this one on the outer edge and kind of follow to where I have the dark brown on the top. I'm gonna kind of stop the dark brown on the bottom right there. I'm just gonna smoke it out there. And obviously joining in with the top outer corner. Just like that. And then I'm gonna go back in with that first brush I used without any additional products and just help diffuse it. And then last but not least, we're gonna go in with the inner corner highlight. So just for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Anastasia Unreasy highlight, the same one that I used on my face. Whatever highlight you used will work, or if you have a light shimmery color, that will also do. So I'm just picking that up on a tiny shader brush like this. There we go. And I'm just going to pop it on the inner corner. And then you can go ahead and add that to the brow bone as well to help lift it and make your eye just look overall lifted. So if you raise your eyebrows, you have a little bit of room to do it right there. And then lastly, I'm actually going to grab a nude eyeliner. This one is from ColourPop in the shade Honey Dude. It's just liner. Any kind of nude or white eyeliner will do. I'm just going to pop this in my lower waterline because it's going to help brighten up and open up the eye. If you wanted to make it, keep it a little bit more sultry and smokier, you can use a black, a brown, any other dark shade eyeliner that you have. And just Alright, so last for the eyes now, I'm going to go in with mascara. This is the Milk Kush Mascara, just a tiny little sample size. I mean, I got this with points, basically for free. And I've been testing it out and I really like the brush because it's nice and fluffy. So I feel like if you're going with mascaras, look at the brush and that's the look you're going to get with your eyelashes. So now I'm going in with my L'Oreal Lash Paradise for volume. So I went ahead and I finished off the other eye. And this is what we have for the eyes. Make it super holiday, but honestly this could even be for any night out or any kind of special night that you have, date night, with dinner with friends, a party, anything like that. And obviously the golds are always very reminiscent of the holidays. So now to finish up the whole look, I'm going to go in with two different lip options. I'm going to go in with a nude and a red. So to start off with the nude, I'm going to go in with a brown, like a nudie brown lip liner. This one is from Bodyography in the shade Timber. It came in my BoxyCharm. I know I've talked about that a lot, but I just get a lot of my products from there. But any nude liner that you have will be just fine. So now going in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London. This is super, super nice, super wearable, very easy to apply and reapply. These are really awesome because they fade so nicely. Like you don't have a stark line of where it fades, especially after eating and drinking and whatnot. So this kind of formula is ideal for a Christmas party. I feel like, well, you'll be eating and drinking all night. And just make sure you blend it in with your lip liner. This is seriously the most comfortable liquid lipstick I own. So you could leave it matte like this if you like, or if you're a gloss type of person, you can go ahead and add a gloss. I'm currently using the Tarte's lip paint in Strike Gold. It looks like this. It's a nice little goldy type of champagne, and it has tiny glitter flecks in it of like gold and pink in there. It's really nice. It smells so good. What does it smell like? Come here. This is my sister, by the way. Say hi. What does it smell like? Yeah, like cake, right? Do you guys want to see a video with my sister? Comment down below. We have some ideas. Right, Isa?
Yeah.
Alright. This is actually really pretty. Wow. So here's option 1 for the lips. I think it matches really well. It's more toned down. So now let me take this off and I'll come back with option 2. I'm gonna go in with the Nude Sticks Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in the shade Royal. It's this one right here. It's a beautiful true red with like a blue undertone in it. I don't know if you can see there. It's really beautiful. I've used this before. I used it actually for New Year's last year. It lasted all night long, and I'm talking like a 10-hour party or so. I'll story time another time. But yeah, this one is fantastic and it looks so beautiful. It's the type of red that will make your teeth look whiter. So we all want that, I know that. So I sharpened it really nicely so that I will be able to use this as a lip liner as well, and then go back in and fill it up. So alright, so this is option number 2 with the bright red lipstick. Super classic holiday look with the gold eyes and the red lip. Feel free to do the red or the nude or anything that you'd like. This is just my options for you, so yeah. This is the final look. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I decided to stick to the red just because it makes me feel very festive and holiday. Obviously it doesn't go with my orange top, but ignore that. This is something that I would definitely wear for the holidays. I'm sure this is something I've worn in the past with different products. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it and that you learned something new. My goal here is for the first video to do something very beginner friendly that maybe looks more intimidating than it actually is, to put it on your face and apply it. I think this was very easy. We used, what, 3 eyeshadows all together. So it's super simple. I know that you can do it too. So I have one person here to judge my look and see what she thought. Come on over. This is my sister, Isabella.
Hi.
Say hi. So what do you think?
I love it.
Yeah? Do you like the colors?
Yeah.
Which lipstick did you like better? This one or the first one?
The one you have on.
Yeah? Alright. Beso? Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new. If you did, give it a like. What else?
Subscribe.
Thank you. Yes, please be sure to subscribe and share this with your friends. I hope you guys learned something new, and make sure to stay tuned for the next couple videos that we'll have here on my channel for 2 more holiday looks for this season. So yeah, thanks guys. We'll see you in the next time. Bye.
Bye.